6 days ago, I opened up a long trade of $130,000. In this video, I was in a loss first, but I was so convinced that Bitcoin was going higher and that the bottom was in. Guys, I talked about Bitcoin in this video 6 days ago. I opened up a long trade of $130,000, and as you can see here, we were in a loss of 3,000 here. Why? Because of course, Bitcoin can go higher and lower, higher and lower. But I was so convinced, and we talked about the pattern that we saw inside the chart. And of course, there are always two possibilities. But we dollar cost average during this dip, and during these moments, here you can make so much money because everybody is so fearful during these times. And yeah, always when there is panic in the market during a bull run, you need to take action straight away. And of course, the dips can be brutal. You can feel inside, you think, oh my God, this is over. The market is over, we need to sell everything. But those are the moments that I am buying myself more altcoins, but also more Bitcoin. So we opened up trade and we saw that Bitcoin was playing out exactly this pattern. We see it's breaking out above, and we had our target at 63,000. It was also what I said in my video, and we reached it. We made some nice profits. I think out of my head it was around $12,000 or something in like 6 days. And for me, I think $12,000 is a very decent amount to have some nice profits on. So I want to talk about what's next for Bitcoin. What can we expect? And what do I think is the next move for Bitcoin? So we broke out. We see it was going higher. There was so much short liquidations in here. So the price pumped even higher, and it's nice to see. So last night we also saw a nice correction because we saw 64,800 and currently we are below 63,000 again. What do I think? So we need to keep in mind that the CME gap is still here. And most of the time, not always, the CME gap will get filled. Like we are seeing it here. It's a gap. And what does this mean is on Friday, the CME futures trading will close, and at Monday, it will open up again. So also at the date below at the bottom, you can see like Friday, and if the next candle is Sunday. So it opened up on Monday because this is a different kind of time zone, but most of the time it will get filled. Let me show you one more thing. With this indicator, we can see where the CME gaps were in the past. So as you can see here was the gap, and we didn't retest this level, so we didn't get back to the same position. What happens here? We see the CME gap, price goes up during the weekend, and after that we see a fallback of a pullback. Of course, it can be luck, but as you can see, most of the time it will get back to the same area. Same happens here in the green area, and we see exactly to the CME gap and going down. So same happens here, but this is like it's smaller different. But in history, like I think 90% of the CME gaps get filled. Same happens here on the left side. We can see it when we zoom in. We see price is going up, it's going higher, it retests this level, and then it follows its own way again. Same happens here. So in the past, we can expect from historical data that Bitcoin is going back to this level. And also I think it's very reasonable to get back to this level because we can see that it was a huge resistance level here at the purple box. We can see it here, like first time we tested this level, second time, third time, fourth time with a little bit of a fake out, the fifth time, 6, and then we broke above. So it will be very reasonable to get back to the same level, to retest it, and then from that moment we can move forward. So what I'm thinking is we get back to here. I have my orders ready here. I have my orders ready to put another long position. If we break below, of course, it is possible, then I have another order here at the bottom zone at 52, 53,000. Why I'm doing this? Because, yeah, of course, we can go lower, but I'm prepared for both scenarios. And if we break below this and we see maybe this and play out like this, I think there will be a big bounce from here because a lot of people are buying in this zone and a lot of people are loaning Bitcoin, so a lot of volume can be expected during this period. And I'm doing my orders in advance because you are not 24/7 behind your computer. Sometimes there is a wick of 1 second. So this is the reason I'm always putting my orders ready beforehand, because so many times when a wick get hit and it move up again, you can make so much profits because those are the best prices. So I expect personally we get back to the 58k level and then a bounce back already. But of course, I'm prepared for both scenarios. And that's the first thing I want to show about Bitcoin. Guys, if you're still here watching this video, I want to tell you, we reached 5,000 subscribers on the Crypto June channel. So if you want to make some nice gains together, like and subscribe. And there's one more thing. I want to tell you guys. Inside the description here, you can find a Telegram link. And this Telegram link is going to my private channel on Telegram. We have a private channel. Normally it's paid for a small amount, but I want to give 50 people a free entrance. And this group is for people who want to just talk with crypto about each other, share some knowledge, have some calls, buy alerts, but also trade alerts. And beside that, you get access to pre-sales exclusively that are not normally accessible for everyone. So if you're still here, like, subscribe, and join the Telegram group. One more reason I'm thinking Bitcoin is going higher after the retest is there is like $7 or $8 billion at the level of 72,000. So people get liquidated when we reach the 72,000 level. So a lot of whales, market makers want to get the price to this level to grab the liquidity, pull it away for themselves, and then send the price probably lower to maybe another lower level. But then, of course, I'm a long-term believer. So I think Bitcoin will reach higher this cycle. But we need to retest this area because there's so much money for them in here. So I think that we see a retest and then we go higher. So that's it, guys. This is the video about Bitcoin. I hope you learned something. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Telegram group because there's only a limited amount of spots of 50 people and then we do it paid again. So join and I see you in the next video. Bye-bye.